Hi, hello everyone, it's me again. My name is Jeremy Aganqueme, and I made this video for my second actual teaching demonstration. And I have with me again my semi-detailed lesson plan, which is all about the problems involving parallelogram. So now let's move on to my actual teaching demonstration. Good morning. So, may I request everyone to stand up, and Mr. Gomez, please lead us the prayer. So, amen. So, good morning everyone. So, before you sit down, may I request everyone to please pick all the pieces of paper on the floor and put it in a proper bin. Also, arrange your chair in a proper way. Also, a reminder, during answering the question, please wait your name to be called. Also, when we having our activity, individual or group, please do cooperate. And also, a reminder that when someone is talking, please do not talk. And also, learn to listen. Okay? Am I understood? Am I still with you? Okay, thank you. Okay, now you may now take your seat and also settled. So, Mr. Burgos, have you done check the attendance for today? Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Santos, can you collect all the assignments of your classmate and put it on my desk? So, now let's move on to our short review. So, I want to ask, what was our topic what I mean is, what was our lesson last meeting? Anyone? Do you still remember our topic last meeting? Oh, yes, Mr. Rubia. Okay, very good. It's all about triangle congruence. So, who can state what is triangle congruence? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Pedro. Okay, very good. So, I would like to ask also, what criteria we use to test triangle congruence? Diba? We have 4 criteria, but we stick on only in one criteria. What is it? Anyone? Oh, yes, Mr. Bitoya. Very good. Side angle side congruence postulate. So, today, I have some short motivational activity. So, I would like to ask, who are, wait, wrong. So, for our short motivational activity, I have 3 questions only. So, I would like to ask, who are those students So, yes. So, I would like to ask 3 questions. So, who sorry for the inconvenience. So, who are those students like to draw shapes? Yes, like to draw shapes. Oh, some of you like to draw shapes. Then also, I would like to ask, what shapes have you learned first? Ano yung unang shape na natutunan yung iguhit? I-drawing, iguhit, or something like that. Ano yung shape? Yes, Mr. Pedro? Yes, square. Can you show us? What square look like? Okay, come on here on board. Okay, very good. So, for the last question is, do you think that all shapes have angles and sides? Do you think? So now, let's move on to our topic. So, for today's, our topic is all about the problems involving parallelograms. So, before we continue to discuss, let me show you our objectives. But, I would like to ask Mr. Pedro at the back, can you read us our main objectives for today's discussion? Okay, thank you. So, 'di ba, last meeting, 'di ba, nagpa-advance study ako sa inyo about the parallelogram. So, I have here a short activity. I would like you all to guess where is the parallelogram? Diba? I think naman meron na kayong idea because diba nagpa-advanced study na ako, we do agreement, diba? We do agreement na advanced study about the problems involving parallelogram. So, I think you have the idea what is parallelogram. So, I have here the three shapes. So, I want you all to guess where is parallelogram. So, anyone who can show to us where is parallelogram? In this three picture, what I mean in these three shapes, who can define where is the parallelogram? Yes, Mr. Gomez? Where? This one? No? Anyone? Halatang hindi ka nag-advanced study ha. Halatang hindi ka nag-advanced study. Hindi mo alam kung ano ang parallelogram. Anyone? Yes, Mr. Coronado. Where? This? No? This? Yes, very good. This is considered as parallelogram. We can say that this is parallelogram because they have two opposite sides which is parallel. And to the information of everybody, this shape is circle. And also this shape is diamond. And this one is parallelogram. So now, I have short and what I mean is short analysis about our activity. So based on the given task, or what I mean this activity, short activity, how do you define what I mean is how do you find parallelogram? How do you find parallelogram? Anyone? Yes, Mr. What's your name? Ampolitod. Yes, Mr. Ampolitod. Very good. Okay, thank you. You may now take your seat. Another, anyone? How do you find parallelogram? This one, how do you find? Paano nyo nalaman na it is parallelogram among the three of the shapes? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Curtil? Very good. So, for now, for our second question is, does parallelogram have equal sides and also have equal, what I mean is have equal number of sides and have equal number of angles? Yes? Yes, Mr. Pedro? Very good. Yes, the parallelogram have the same number of sides and also same number of angles. So, we can count it ha. The 1 sides, 2, 3, and 4. So, also 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, for the last question is, for our short analysis is, do you consider parallelogram as quadrilateral? So, what for you, what is quadrilateral? So, for the information of everybody, quadrilateral is wait, quadrilateral. A shape which is formed by 4 sides and 4 angles. So, do you find parallelogram considered as quadrilateral? Anyone? Yes? Very good. So now let's move on to our discussion. So now here, we are talking about the problems involving parallelogram. So first is, let's identify what is parallelogram. So I have here the definition of parallelogram. It is a quadrilateral. So like what I said, quadrilateral have 4 sides and 4 angles, considered as quadrilateral. So it's a quadrilateral with opposite sides parallel. So I have here, for example, this one. I've made this parallelogram. We can consider this as parallelogram because they have sides opposite parallel. So this one, parallel, opposite parallel. So we can consider this as parallelogram. So also parallelogram have 5 properties. Parallelogram have considered 5 properties. So first is both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Yes, like this one, both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. This one, also this one. the two sides here, they're considered that opposite sides are parallel. Also this one. Then also both pairs of opposite sides are congruent. Yes, both pairs of opposite sides are congruent. Same lang sila. Dapat, wait. Same ang size. Same ang size ng kanilang side. So, dapat, when we say about parallelogram, dapat their opposite sides are congruent. Dapat pareho. Okay? So, also, the diagonals bisect each other. So, we can consider as parallelogram what I mean here. The diagonal bisect each other. So, we can see here. So, the diagonal bisect each other from side B, B to C, and A to D, or A to E, then B to E, or C to E, something like that. But bisect each other. Also, the last one is a diagonal of a parallelogram forms two congruent triangles. Sorry. So, also, one of the properties of parallelogram is a diagonal of a parallelogram forms two congruent triangles. So here, let me see ha, di ba? This one, we can see that we can build one triangle. So, dapat we can consider this as a parallelogram if the two opposite, what I mean is, a diagonal of a parallelogram are two congruent triangles. So, this one and this one dapat congruent or same. Same ang size, same ang, what I mean, equal ang size, dapat same, something like that. Same ang angle, this one, and also this one. The side from side to side and also up and down, the triangles. So, dapat they both congruent. So, here also, so let's now have an example. So, I have here an example. So, I have example A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. So, this one, A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. So, find the unknown length and angle measure if angle D is equal to 60 degree. So, let's put the parallelogram a value. So, I have here, so wait. So, this one is here. And also this one is, wait lang, why so much I got? Here. So we can say that side AB have the value 4 and also the side of BE have the value of 6. So let's find the value of side CD. So, di ba, side CD, what's the value? Di ba, we can consider this as opposite sides are congruent. So, here the sides down and also the sides from up. So, di ba, we have the value from the sides from the up. So, sides AB have the value of 4. So, we can say, di ba, opposite sides are congruent. The opposite sides of AB is side CD. So, the value of side CD is 4, which is opposite, which is congruent from side AB. Also, we have the side ED equals to 6. So, di ba, we can side ED. Wait lang, mali pala nalagyan ko. Sorry. Mali pala nalagyan ko. Sorry. Sorry. Hindi pala to siya dapat dito. Sorry. Dito pala yan siya dapat. So, di ba? When we say side ED, so the diagonal bisect each other. So, we can, di ba? Yan, so continue this size. What I mean is the value from side AE is also congruent to side ED, which is here, what we find. So, side ED is also congruent to side AE. So, also here from the side, what I mean is angle B is equal to 60 degrees. So, di ba, we have the opposite angles are congruent. So, opposite angles are congruent. So, here, di ba, we have the value from angle D, which is angle D is 60 degrees. So, we can find the angle B. Mali. Sorry. Ba't parang namali yata ito? Okay, sorry, mali lang ha, mali. Sorry, kaya pala parang nalilito ako kanina. So, i-change na lang natin siya ha. So, dito pala, siguro, wait. Then, from the side B, so, dapat, same sila. So, D. So, namali lang. Okay, sorry for mistake. So, this is D ha. Sorry for mistaken. And also, this is C. Sorry. So, from the angle B equals to 60 degrees. So, oh no, sorry. Oh, sorry class, sorry. So now let's continue from the angle B. Diba we can consider opposite angles are congruent. So here, diba we have the value of the angle D, which is here. The angle D is 60 degrees. So the opposite angles are congruent. So here we are. So the opposite angle of D is B. So the value of angle B is 60 degrees. So here, so the angle A is equal to 120 degree. Okay. So here, the angle E is equal to 120 degree, which is consecutive angles are supplementary. So we can consider this as when the two consecutive angles are supplementary. So dapat, yung dalawang consecutive angles are, what I mean is, when we add the two consecutive angles is equal to 120 degree. For example, what I mean is equal to 180 degree. When two consecutive angles are supplementary, which is total of, which is the, sorry. Kumbaga, what I mean is the sum of two consecutive angles is equal to supplementary, which is value of 180 degree. So here, for example, we can say, di ba, 60 na ang value sa angle B. So we can say that angle B and angle D is equal to 120 degree. So for the information of everybody, the total number of the total angle of the parallelogram is equal to 360 degree. So the total angle of the parallelogram is 360 degrees. So here, so the angle is 120. So a total of 60 plus 120 is 180. Am I right? Am I understood? So let's continue. So if here is 120, then also this B is 60. So a total of 180. So, di ba, consecutive angles are supplementary. So, dapat, when we add these two angles is equal to 180 degree. So, the opposite sides of angle E is angle C. So, this is also a 120 degree. So, 120 degree plus 60 degrees equal to 180. 180 degree then also this both. So, 180 then a whole of a 360 degree. So, am I understood? Do you have any question? Oh, not yet. So now let's move on to our short activity. So I have here prepared activity. So I want you all to get at least 1/2 sheet of paper. So I want you to answer this. So find the unknown length and angle measure, which is measure angle E is equal to 80 degree. So find the side GE and side MR and angle Y and angle R. Then we have the value of the side GM, which is 3, and also we have the value of side YR, which is 5. So I'll give you at least 5 minutes to answer that activity. So timer start now. Okay, we're done. So I would like to ask everyone to exchange your paper and let's check your activity. So first is the number 1, which is the side GE. So we're here, side GE. So anyone who can answer number 1? Yes, Mr. Gomez. Yes, what? 5. Yes, 5. Very good. Because the opposite sides of side GE is side YR. So, number 5. Wait, let me write. So, number 5. So, who got the correct answer? Wow, very good. Everyone have good. Sorry. Everyone got correct answer. So now let's move on to number 2. So number 2 is side MR. So anyone who can give the answer? Yes, Mr. Coronado. Yes, Mr. Coronado. Side MR, which is here. Side MR. Number, what I mean is 3. Okay, very good. 3. Side MR is opposite to the side GM. So we have the value of side GM, which is 3. So side MR is 3. So here, you can write here 3. So now let's move on to the angle Y. So angle Y, who can give the answer of the angle Y? Anyone? Yes, Mr. What's your last name? Yes, Gomez. Angle Y here, angle Y. We have the value of angle E. So what is the value of angle Y? What? 80 degree, very good. 80 degree. So why we say that angle Y is 80 degree? Because we have the value of angle E. So the opposite sides, what I mean is the opposite angle of angle E have also, what I mean is congruent, also have the same value. What I mean is congruent. Sorry. So, we have the same, what I mean is the opposite angle. They have the same value. So, the angle E is the angle Y. So, angle E have 80 degrees. So, angle Y have also 80 degrees. So, now let's have the angle R. Who can give the answer of the angle R? Yes, Mr. Pedro? 100 degree. Okay, very good. 100 degrees. So why do you say so? Yes, very good. We can say that it is angle R 100 degree because sorry. So like what have the parallelogram properties, the two consecutive angles are supplementary. So when we add the angle E and also the angle R, it equal to 180 degree. Am I right? So, di ba, ang angle E natin is 8. Here, angle E is 80. So, the angle R should 100 degrees so that we can have the value of 180 degrees. So, di ba, we have the 100 degree for the angle R. Then, for our angle Y, have 80 degrees. So, a total of 180 degrees. So, when we sum up here, so, a total of 360 degree. So, who got the perfect, what I mean is who got the perfect answer? scores. Who got the perfect scores? Anyone can raise their hands? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, almost. Okay. So now let's have the reflection for our discussion. So I have here some questions. So I prepared at least 3 questions here. So does 180-degree total angle measure are constant to parallelogram? Anyone who can share their answer? Yes, Mr. Gomez? Very good. No. So how much? How much is the total? What I mean is the total angle of parallelogram. Very good. 360 degree. 360 degree for the angle. So for the question number 2 is, does the length and angle of parallelogram have equal value to its opposite side? Diba, we've done this discuss. So do you think that the opposite angle and also opposite length or sides of a parallelogram have equal value? Yes, Mr. Gomez? Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Diba? Well, diba we done tackling this a while ago when the value of this one, what I mean is the side A and C, the same value with the side B and D. Also here. And also here below. So, also the last question is, what have you learned in today's discussion? Anyone who can share their opinion, their knowledge about our again and again. Sorry. So, anyone who can share their thoughts about our topic for today? Have you learned a lot about our topic discussion or our discussion today? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Pedro? Okay, very good. Another, anyone? Yes, Mr. Coronado? Very good. Anyone? Another opinion, another idea, or another, what I mean, info? Yes, Mr. Bakar? Very good. Very good. So, for our last question, sorry. For the last question is, do you find our topic difficult or interesting? So, do you find our topic for problems involving parallelogram difficult or interesting? Anyone can share their opinion? Yes? Interesting. Anyone? Same as him. Interesting. So we've done our discussion for today. Our topic all about problems involving parallelogram. So I have some agreement. So also again, agreement ha. I want you to advance study about the properties of parallelogram. So more about properties of parallelogram. So here, di ba, we have the properties of parallelogram, but there's more. We need you to advance study more, because this is not just only the properties of parallelogram. There's a lot. So I picked just only these 5 properties, but there's more. So I want you all to advance study that, okay? So that's all for today, class. So hopefully you've learned a lot about our topic for today. So thank you for listening and have a good day. Goodbye.